Hi Sibs! This time I wanted to talk to you about a game I've been playing that's a lot of fun. I know that the California Smiths love to play their family game night games, and me, I love games and I love Star Wars. So what could be better than X-Wing miniatures? X-Wing miniatures is a strategy game based on Star Wars. The basic game, MSRP is like $40, but you can get it for $30 on Amazon or at a reasonably priced shop online. And it comes with one X-Wing, heart of the game, and two TIE fighters. That may seem a little bit unfair because that's one Rebel ship and two Imperial ships. However, much like World War II Mitsubishi Zeros, the TIE fighters are quick, agile, nimble little fighters with paper mache for armor. They are really easy to blow up. Fragile, delicate little birds that flitter about so quickly. Whereas the X-Wing of the Rebellion is a much stronger, hardier ship that even has a little bit of shields on it. Plus, you've got R2 to lock it down back there. R2, can you lock that down back there? He can, in the game. There's rules. R2 will lock it down back there. I'm just saying. The base set comes with this, and I don't mind that. There are plenty, I have a bajillion ships to play this game with.
Don't get too proud of this technological terror you've constructed.
But really, the most fun games are when you only have a few ships. When you just have one ship to control, it's like you're that pilot. Every decision counts. If you blow up, game over. I like that. It can also be fun to control 2 or even 3 ships, but if I'm trying to fly 5 ships at once, I find the game to be a little bit tedious, so I like to play small battles. The size of the battles can vary based on how much you want to play. There are point values for each unit. The points of 2 of these TIE fighters is roughly equivalent to the point of 1 X-Wing. So you get swarms of Imperial TIE fighters fighting the small ragtag band of Rebels, but the Rebels do have hardy ships with some nice blasters and R2 units to balance it all out. If you want to play Rebels, but you don't like having big, strong ships, you can get the smaller, less armored, less tough version with slightly weaker guns, Headhunter rather than X-Wing. Very similar craft. According to the game lore, the Headhunter is the predecessor to the X-Wing. The X-Wing has more armor and better weapons, but one Headhunter is roughly equivalent to one TIE fighter. TIE Advanced, flown by Darth Vader at the Battle of Yavin. You can even use the pilot card Darth Vader and have him flying it, just like you can even use the pilot card for Luke Skywalker and enact the actual battle. The Force is strong with this one. You can even have Han Solo and the Falcon show up to save the day. If you pick up the base set, you'll know all the rules. I don't recommend picking up the base set and trying to play with every little expanded rule you can find because it's a little overwhelming.
Don't get technical with me.
However, if you pick it up and start with just a quick start game, one generic old X-Wing against 2 generic old TIE fighters, and you play that a few times, just see how the ships move. Ships move using a maneuver dial, like these. You can turn to whatever move you want to make, play it face down on the table until it's time to reveal what your pilot's doing. Not all movement dials are the same. The X-Wing has different maneuvers that it can make than the TIE fighter. I will put a link in the description to a really great tutorial that shows how the ships move. It's the basic mechanic of the game that is so phenomenal. Super fun. I highly recommend you pick up this game. I'd love to play it with you when we're on vacation. Whether you own it or not, I can bring my stuff and we will just go to town. If you're concerned about going up against the juggernaut of awesomeness that is me, don't worry. Because of the point system used to set up your squadrons of ships, the game is infinitely handicappable. I can take 2 small TIE fighters. You could take an X-Wing, which is a match for them, plus a Headhunter. Suddenly, we each have 2 ships and a little bit of advantage to the new player. I love to play when I win. I love to play when I lose. This game is just fun. Anyway, that's all I got for this week. I hope to play X-Wing with you one day, if you're up for it. If not, I'll continue to play X-Wing with anyone else I can find. Stay shiny, Sibs. take the hits it gets from being lined up behind people's guns too often. Oh, my phone is going off. I wonder if that's something important. Let's find out who it is. It'd be funny if it's someone who's watching this video now. Blindsided, no gaming for me tonight. This is very sad. My buddy Scott was going to come over and play X-Wing with me this very night, and ironically, while shooting this video, he has told me that he is blindsided, no gaming for him tonight. So sad. So sad. If you're wondering why his face is a little Lego man, it's because I can't stand not having pictures of people in my phone. So I took pictures of some Lego people to fill in the gaps.